What is a VA IRRRL and how can it help me in the long run? My name's Evan Kaufman, one of your VA loan originators. So the VA IRRRL is called the Interest Rate Reduction Refinance Loan. That's the long form. Some of us refer to it as a VA Streamlined Refinance. Here's the key. It allows you to do a refinance with no appraisal, no income documentation, and limited check even on your credit. For example, we can do them in most instances just with a soft pull to make sure you haven't missed any payments. So it's an incredible program to the VA loan that allows you to do a refinance relatively easily. And in most states, you're not getting recharged all maybe the same closing costs that you would have had when you went to purchase the home. Now, why is this important? It allows you as a military member, as a veteran that's using a VA loan to take advantage of rates when they get lower. There are three major things that need to happen, the VA says, for you to be able to do these VA IRRRLs. One of those is that they have to wait at least 210 days from your date of your first payment. So if you bought the home, let's say last year, you usually have to wait somewhere around that 7 to 9 month mark, just depending on when your first payment hit. Number two, the VA says, hey, your interest rate has to come down by at least 0.5%, meaning it has to come down by 0.5% or more on your interest rate. And then number three, you have to recoup your costs within 36 months. Those three things, the VA says, hey, lenders like Evan, you guys, you got to make sure that it meets those requirements. That way we make sure that it's a good deal for our military homeowners and make sure that it's going to be worthwhile for them for in the long run. Now, in reality, sometimes it can make sense to do a VA IRRRL. Sometimes it might not make sense to do the VA IRRRL. That's where it's important to work with us to go over what your situation is and if the numbers make sense. Good news is we have some really incredible and powerful tools to track the ability to do your VA refinances. I haven't seen them anywhere else, and they're really powerful to make sure that they make sense for you. So hopefully that explains a little bit more about what the VA IRRRL is, the interest rate reduction finance loan, and how it can help benefit you in the long run. Just imagine if you could take advantage of those lower rates when they occur relatively easily. You can with a VA loan. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out and ask. Take care.